Hello and welcome to Operation Soaring Heat. This is the real deal. This is what it's all about. I just saw a meld canister not even in the Fog of War. I saw it in the cutscene before the mission started. So in my experience, we should expect something like 40 aliens, including a command pod with 6 outsiders. Sometimes there's a Thin Man acting as an imposter outsider in the command pod, especially earlier on in the game. So fingers crossed for that, because a Thin Man is a large downgrade from an outsider. Grab a piece of paper to keep notes on. We need to really note what we're hearing, where we've been, stuff like that. This is a very favorable landing zone, I would say. There's not a lot of cover around the sides of this UFO, but we got the short side of the map, so it's very easy for us to get up against the side of the UFO. And we also got placed right by the, I guess this is the command room, but functionally this is the fortress of the map. If we can take this little cover fest here, that'll help us out a lot. First thing to do is to find a bit of cover and just overwatch a lot. So we have some pretty good cover here, really, for what this map is. If you're not going to get up on the ship itself, this is about as good cover as you're going to find. That looks like it's not actually a covered square. Whoops. I should have turned the motion tracker on, maybe. Okay, what's going on here? He is not in cover. It's not quite time to evac yet, but that was a very unfortunate thing to have had happen. I'm gonna have to use a smoke grenade straight away here. It's not like that unreasonable that it just happened. Not at all. But yes, I would have preferred that it didn't. We can kill one, he's flanked. We can steady a rocket for others. We can use a smoke grenade. And we should be fine-ish. Should be around about okay. This is scary. Okay, so have to work out how we're using the cover here, and I think what we'll do is have some soldiers who just aren't covered, because we don't have enough of it. Now, my scout Brandon Hicks can be functional without cover, because he can shoot at stuff from outside visual range. And I'm going to go ahead and start by taking this shot with him. Okay, that was a nice shot. But now we need to defend our uncovered soldiers. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to suppress this guy. I may actually suppress with the... No, I'll suppress with the gunner. Just getting some crazy ideas in my head there. Gonna run away. Suppress here. Steady a rocket. This definitely is a situation worth spending a rocket for. I'm gonna trust this, just this one time. I think we actually got everybody there. Nope. No, we didn't. But I'm gonna Overwatch. I would not like to abort the mission. And I think hopefully we'll get out of this between turns situation alive. Chrysalids, we just heard. We also heard Thin Men. And we heard Mutons. And we're fighting floaters. Alright. So the floaters basically left us alone between turns, which is lovely. This guy's more of an issue than anything else that's going on at the moment. And I believe he had a friend back there with him who could easily be on Overwatch as well. In fact, I think I'm locking onto him right there. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this rocket. You can see using a Specialist Rocketeer still. Not necessarily the most accurate of soldiers, but we're going for quantity, not quality, with the rockets on this mission. Just sort of assuming that there's going to be so many guys that you have to hit something. Unfortunately, there really isn't great cover to like advance to in this fight. So we're just fighting a fairly long-range battle. Proccing Executioner now. Too bad. Dead. Gotta keep suppressing this guy. I think I'll just Overwatch. I don't see what else I can really do. Things get really nasty if anybody else shows up from the UFO. But for right now, stuff's okay. We have 2 floaters down already. That was Chrysalids again. Thin Men again. And Mutons again. Alright, had to step away for a second there, but we're back. I think we just killed him, probably. I'm not sure why I don't have vision of him. I really don't know. I think... Did my marksman scope break? Like... What's going on here? I'm just gonna suppress him again. That puts hollow targeting on him. Should have shot those guys in the opposite order from what I did. Hey, we got him. Let's fall these guys back a little bit, because there is still another floater out there somewhere. And they, like, very noticeably do not have cover. But I don't want to move them too far this way, because we could easily pull another pod. These are fun, fun missions. That was chrysalids. There's the last floater. He's running. Do I want to run after him? A little bit, yeah. I don't really want to let him get away. Let's make a semi-bold move forward. And he landed outside cover. Okay. No reason to take a 92% when I can take a 100% for basically no cost. So let's proc holo targeting and or just kill him. And this should do it. Okay, I can cross my 4 floaters off. I can also actually take this cover now. Things could have gotten really nasty with my infantry move, but fortunately they did not. Now I did shoot a rocket, so it wouldn't surprise me that much if there are things patrolling toward me right now. I'm gonna take a turn to get some reloads in though. Chrysalids. That might be the outsider pod that I just heard. Floaters. Still hearing mutons. So the landed UFOs get aliens from the next month's alien deployment table. That's why there are mutons on this mission. It's actually a pretty nice time to be playing a large landed, because mutons are not significantly stronger than floaters, I don't think. Whereas I think that any other month you get more noticeable increases in alien strength. But like, we still can't have cyberdiscs on this map, for example. We're just gonna chill here for a little while I try to get a better read on what we're hearing. Definitely a silent pod right there. That's probably the outsider pod. It seems very, very likely. Now, we 100% do not want to be fighting the outsider pod until everything else is dead, at least. I'm gonna turn on the motion tracker. We've got some space to work with, okay. We've got a lot of space to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap, can I get the meld? That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna try to get the meld, I don't think. So what I'm seeing is contact on the far side of this room, but the room itself is empty, as is the stuff up top. Oh, there are pencils underneath my keyboard. I was wondering why I was rolling around everywhere. So that could also be a seeker pod, but those are our only options. It's either outsiders or seekers. Nothing else would be silent on comms between turns. Now, if we have a pod which is moving, or we have a pod which obviously has fewer than 6 aliens in it, then we're looking at Seekers, and we're golden. Otherwise, we're looking at Outsiders. And we are not. Okay, we lost the meld. We got another meld can that way. Probably don't care. I'm gonna just chill for one more turn here, get another audio indicator. That seemed like it was in a slightly different direction. But it didn't seem like that in a particularly reassuring way to me. Can I get this over? I just want to see what's over there. I'm going to turn the tracker on again. That has not moved. That looks like it's 2 pods of 4 to me. I'm a little bit confused. I need to use my battle scanner here. It's unfortunate to use it this early, but I do think that it has to be done. Actually, I'm not sure that I'm even going to tag everything with it. Because if it's not the Outsider pod, and I assume that it is, I am gonna walk into an Outsider pod and be in absolute misery. I can't throw it through the door, so while that looks like it's doing what I want it to do, it is definitely not. Here we go. That was going over. Where was it? Yeah, that's 2 pods of 4. So I was hearing Seekers, not Outsiders. And I do actually get this room. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th? I'm not sure, but let's move into this room right now. Is this shut still? That's still shut, okay. I want to move in as far as I can to make maximum use of the motion tracker charge. Okay. Man alive. Number 1. How unlucky do you have to get to not have an intact alien computer yet? That seems really unfortunate. Number 2, though, could Dr. Vaughn have picked a worse time to care about that than right now? Okay, so this is now Fort XCOM. Welcome, make yourself at home, unless you're an alien. Chrysalids are running away, which is a little bit irritating, actually. One of my Rocketeers has heat warheads, right? There were those mutons again. I sort of liked the chrysalids where they were. Got heat warheads right here. So if I could move here and then steady a rocket, I could just kill these guys. Just straight up dead. That's really appealing to me. Let's see if I can move over here first. No more contacts. I could also just try to kill them without doing that. They're gonna, like, yeah, do really nasty things though if I just try to kill them with bullets. One really nasty thing that they'll do, which doesn't even seem like it's that nasty maybe, but they'll open these doors. And these doors being shut is actually quite valuable to me. Can I actually move here? I can, right? I can. Fun times. So in an effort to keep these doors shut for right now, I'm going to move my soldiers back around here and try to fight up this channel. This is really, really nice to get onto this UFO like this. And hopefully I don't get massively annihilated for playing a little bit aggressively here. Let's see if these guys come back. Oh, they're going around the side. That's interesting. Why do I keep getting shown that? So the chrysalids should show up next turn, I think. And I can just overwatch the hell out of them. I'm actually gonna go with a sawed-off shotgun overwatch, which I've never done before. But it seems like it should work. I did not bring an assault with close combat specialist. That would have been a good idea. I think he's wounded. Yeah, he's wounded. Steady this. Come get it. Yeah? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this may be the thing about getting screwed for being over-aggressive that we're seeing right now. So we got 3 thin men and a sectoid. They did not find cover for themselves at all. Are those chrysalids actually pulled? They're not. Oh, they are. Huh. All right. Well, I have a pretty accurate rocket here, which I think I have to start things off with. Chrysalids have to die. I do have a smoke grenade and a flashbang. Wait, do I have a smoke grenade, right? Didn't I bring 2? Wow. I only brought 1 and I used it already. On something that maybe I didn't need it for. Well, let's hope that doesn't cause us to lose soldiers here. I would like... I want to find out if this move is safe before I do anything else. Maybe my gunner should be there? This seems pretty reasonable. She has shredder ammo. The Thin Men, unfortunately for them, had to scatter on this map, and there's not a lot of cover on this map. Now, I think despite the situation with being flanked, I have to shoot this rocket. Put my gunner in sort of a risky position. I need to run my scout back as well, just in case the rocket hit him. That would not be fun. Turned out the chrysalids somehow didn't get in range of me on their move, which was really surprising. Okay. Big damage, please. Holy moly, that was some real good damage. Thank you, friend. And I didn't pull an alien pod. That was just lovely. Hopefully my infantry can finish these guys off. Yeah? Yeah, that would be nice. I may need to use my tracker already. Oh gosh. I think I actually do have to, though. Okay, good. We're fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got some room. That is a good thing. This Thin Man down here is a problem. Okay, let's take the almost certain kill first. Here's Mr. Olsen's promotion. Okay, it would have been nice to hit that, actually. Actually, friend, I would have preferred you did not miss that shot. Who's left? I have a flashbang, don't I? No, my medic only has medkits. Got a Rocketeer here who doesn't really do anything else. Maybe he should, like, steady there for when the Seekers show up. Wow, I actually have trouble killing that chrysalid. Unless I use my assault, but I really don't want to do that. Or my scout, I also don't want to do that. My scout needs to take this shot and hit it. Or he needs to use command. But I don't see where I can use command. I could use it, I could run and gun, take this shot, and command to, like, fall back. That would let me move this guy up. I could suppress the sectoid, maybe? Okay, using command might not be a bad idea here. So let's move here. Wait, he's not visible. Shit. Well, let's take this shot. Nice. That is very preferable to missing. Take this shot. Please don't miss this. It's much better than missing. I think if we kill this guy... Oof, 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 oof. That's wonderful. I think at this point, the Thin Men may run away. He can't move. Okay. Crap. Why can't he move? I don't know. Thin Men are running away. Please keep running. That's so frustrating. I think it's pretty understandable for me to be frustrated by that. Alright, the Seeker pod didn't start moving. That's just really, really frustrating. Well, I have a lot of medkits. Fortunately, he didn't get crit. I think if he got crit, I would have reloaded a save game there. I think I could have restarted at the beginning of my last turn. 4, 5. Just need to get vision of the guy way back there. I don't want to pull another pod, that's for sure. Really? He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. Okay. With hollow targeting, that guy's dead. Where's my heat ammo Rocketeer? He actually hasn't, or heat warhead rather, has not moved an inch. Let's reload here. Steady a rocket here. I think Overwatch. And I can use a couple of these medkits I brought. He's coming back. That's brave. Okay. That is a much better place than where he ran to first. Still Metons. Oh, actually, I have to cross off the chrysalids. Nice. So I can suppress from here. I'm not sure where I can shoot at this guy from, though. I guess from out of range is actually where I shoot at him from. It's pretty goofy. I could also, like, shoot a rocket through this wall. I wonder if I can see him from here. Cannot. Oh, I can't move there. But I can move there. Fair enough. I'm gonna reposition and overwatch. Whoa, I can see him from here. Not sure I want that. Okay. So miss with hollow. I'm gonna Overwatch to try to pin him where he is. Salt is back to full health. I'm gonna keep steadying this rocket. At some point it will come in handy, I'm sure. Now where's he going? That's a dash. And he's pretty visible there. Wait, I could just... What about just doing this, actually? It's a little tiny bit risky, but not much. Hey, a friend. Alright. Cross another pot off. We need to collect ourselves and return to the objective from oh so long ago, which was to kill these Seekers. You can see the power of the marksman's rifle at work, hopefully. It does look really stupid when they just walk up and kill you, though. Okay, let's pull our assault back. Finish getting bullets back in guns and the like. My scout probably actually wants this square. And would have liked to steady weapon on it. Whatever, I'll just take another turn to set that up perfectly. I want to make sure both Rocketeers have one rocket left for the Outsider pod. Assault can just like go here. Whatever. Steady, Overwatch, steady. Doesn't matter. Overwatch, steady. Steady, okay. Wait, really? That's as far as you can shoot? How is that possible? Okay, we need to reposition. Are you guys having fun yet? Isn't this exhilarating? Okay, now I need another turn to steady those weapons. And it's just like 2 Seekers and a drone. That's the really truly beautiful thing. But hey, this is what we brought the rockets for. Why am I overwatching? That's the wrong thing. Okay. The turn after this one, I'm gonna shoot the rocket. Footsteps on my left. Just don't hit the wall right in front of you, please. With heat warheads, this should easily kill even the drone. Actually scattered favorably for me. And didn't kill anything except the drone. Well, that's weird. So sometimes these guys like to Overwatch and stealth. My big plan is just to not move and Overwatch against them. Okay, 2 Seekers. I really enjoyed that thing's death throws. One Seeker. There it is. Taking a shot at me. Ooh, there's another medkit gone. It's not really that bad a place for it to go, to be honest. Let's kill it though. Ooh! That's a promotion for Hicks too. He's our first sergeant. And that's a pod dead. Alright, so we've taken out 4. 4 of like 8 or 9, I guess. Maybe I didn't need to use a rocket there. Probably not. Now, for the first time in quite a while, we're going to get a useful audio indicator. As I now get to try to clear probably the right side of the map. And then advancing this way is pretty hard. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull alien pods and run backward and force them to advance toward me. That's the beauty of this fortress, right? Which, you'll note, I have managed to keep all the other doors open. In. Mutons down the left flank. That's probably the footsteps that I heard. Depending on where they are exactly, they could be very, very easy to kill or quite troubling. I think running recon with my assault makes the most sense, especially since he's already taken a wound, so he'll already be in the sickbay for a while. He's got a good health bar and a lot of mobility. I'm gonna set up my scout here. The mutons are still gonna have light plasma rifles. Later on in the game they get full plasma rifles and they start threatening to one-shot your guys. But for right now they only deal as much damage as thin men and floaters, pretty much. And that's pretty manageable. I could have gotten up on the high ground, I guess. It'd be lovely if they just ran at me. I would like that. Okay. Let's keep moving up here. We don't have to engage on these guys perfectly, because the plan is just to run away anyway. It would be nice to catch them with overwatches. But if I just walk into them and then we run away, that's fine too. I have a lot of shotguns, so if I can get into like these little conclaves and then... Concaves? I meant concaves. But maybe conclaves works too. And then get into one tile range of them, that would be pretty nice. It looks like they are patrolling. They're patrolled over to the right, which means that I potentially can catch them on Overwatch. That's sort of the dream right now, and that's what I'm gonna set up hoping for. I'm guessing that their patrol path includes this little tile, so I'm gonna set up around here in 7 Overwatch position and see what happens. Hopefully not run into the outsiders. Yeah, that's got really good vision of where I expect them to be. I'm playing this quite aggressively. Quite aggressively. That sounded silent, actually. That may be the outsider pod as the nearest contact. I'm just gonna chill here for quite a while. That's definitely quiet, yep. So we have a Muton pod which is patrolling. It was over here and then it went somewhere else and it's now further away than the outsider pod. That's what we know. We also know there's a floater pod somewhere. Or the Muton pod has a floater in it is another possibility. Okay, now we've got Mutons directly across the map from us. I wonder how far. In that case, maybe I want to get up high. The outsider pod is concerning, though. These are 3 cover pieces each. I'm going to reposition to the right. We're in a little bit of a game of cat and mouse here. Just trying to catch the alien pod while we're in a good fighting position and all of our soldiers are on Overwatch. Movement on the UFO. Please don't have taken the fortress. That would make me sad. Oh, hi. 3 mutons and a sectoid. We got like an okay engagement against them. Ooh, one of them's dead. Actually, did they really all just drop down the side there? There's no cover there. Right? Am I crazy? Let's see if I can see what's going on here. Awkward. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're all like sort of there without any cover on them. But perhaps it's hard to punish them for making that decision. Because I'd have to drop down into a position where I don't have cover either. Well, I have one soldier who can get to this cover. I've also got a flashbang, right? It's on a fairly slow soldier. Okay, I think the play is going to be to fall back here. That's fine. They'll just walk into me and die for the most part. I even managed to, like, make this part a much better fortress somehow by adding more firing windows. They can't really get back up on the ship. I just realized. Did it have... Oh, there are ladders. Okay. Never mind then. You coming? What's the deal? I don't know. I don't know where they are. They're active. But also invisible. Hopefully we get audio help. Okay, they're still out in the open. Here's one. That's the big Muton. The guy's got 12 hit points because he's like a navigator or something special. Okay, he's blood raging, and that shows us where the other two are. Sort of, kind of him. Blood calling. Alright. That's actually chrysalids, not floaters. I think I mistook an audio cue. How am I gonna kill him? What if I just fall back so he can't see me? I suspect that now he'll just keep moving forward, and then he'll be much easier to kill later. Except he's there, so this guy's going to die. Here, that's better. It was nice of him to tell us where his friends were. Shit. Fuck. No, 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 no. That was not good. That was very unpleasant. Oh, crap. Just you, huh? Okay. So I suspect that if I proc hollow here and just shoot twice, he's gonna die. Here, let's actually... I don't see a super safe place for Hicks to shoot from, so I'm gonna do it this way. 62% twice. Emphatic. Okay, 2 more. These 2 will be smaller. Here comes one. Just 10 hit points. He's only a baby. Hey, cat. He did not quite make it to cover. Sometimes mutons do this. I'm glad that he missed me. I don't really understand why. And it seems to be behavior very specific to mutons. But he just doesn't seem to care that he's not in cover right now. You probably should. Okay, he's intimidating. I don't have a great officer to boost people's will, so fortunately we passed that 76%. It's like shooting mutons in a river. One more out there somewhere. Yeah, that's definitely chrysalids. I'm not going to cross off the floaters yet. Maybe there's also a floater pod. It's not like me to make that mistake. But they do sound a little bit similar. Okay, this guy looks like he might be running away. Where'd he go? He'll show up eventually. Probably he's running toward the nearest friendly pod, or alien pod, friendly for him. Does seem to be quite a way away. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch him with infantry overwatch. When he comes back. Chrysalids I'm not too worried about. I brought a lot of sawed-off shotguns. As long as I'm not like fighting them at the same time as activating the outsiders or something, that should be a free pod. Like, that should be almost no risk of my soldiers being hurt. I should not be playing quite like this. Getting fatigued. Chrysalids are now the nearest enemy in that direction. Whoa, they must be pretty damn close then. How are we gonna do this? I'm pretty low on cover, but what I can do is I can suppress from here while shooting with the scout and eventually kill him. Also, maybe I'll get really unreasonably lucky and blow up his cover with the suppression, but I'm not really counting on that. I'm expecting chrysalids to actually show up pretty soon. And once they do, I can just move forward. But that's why I'm clustering everybody and leaving them on Overwatch. Because I wouldn't be surprised if some chrysalids show up around the side. Okay, 14% is more than I'm really comfortable with him having. Here they are. I don't want them to be on the rooftop. That's not good. Really good shooting. Okay, I take it back. That one seemed difficult to miss. Okay, I think the chrysalids spread reasonably okay for me. I should be able to kill them. I hope so, because if you don't kill all the chrysalids, that's just a bad time. You don't want to not kill all the chrysalids. My infantry is probably going to shoot twice while stationary here. Let's take this shot first. Good. I'm out of command charges, and somehow you only have a 68%, Mr. Hicks. I'm going to fall Hicks back. Now he can only shoot this one somehow. Still only has a 68%. Maybe it's time to run backward. I can also flashbang the back one. Yeah, well, except if I move guys forward, that doesn't really work. Are you dead? You're pretty close to dead. So this nasty one up on the rooftop is a real concern. Jeez, these soldiers have terrible, terrible, terrible accuracy. %. I've got a lot of shots though. So if I just stepped out here, you should be able to see up. You can't. You're shitting me. Okay. That's really frustrating. So these guys have to bring down this chrysalid on the rooftop. Please. Oh, thank you. Now, if you could hit this, that would be excellent. Thank you. Might as well take this shot. Okay, I think I have to flashbang the back one. Just unfortunate. That was a very, very valuable flashbang against the outsiders that I just had to use. But yeah, that's gonna lower the chrysalids movement enough. Ooh, Wait, what did we just hear? Drones and Seekers. Okay. Well, this is fun. If you'd die, that would be great. Remember when I used to use cover? Those are the days. Keep this guy suppressed. Next turn I'll be able to move up and actually start threatening to really kill this Muton, I think. I'm going to steady a rocket here because it looks like we're about to fight some Seekers and drones. Let's get a reload in because I may need backup suppression quite soon. Reload here because you don't have bullets. This guy is out of bullets, I think. Two drones, two Seekers. Where'd they go? They went there? I mean, I guess. Okay. Sure, why not? They're like not flying and standing directly in front of my soldier. Interesting. The drones are not a huge concern. And neither are the Seekers, I guess. Maybe the biggest worry right now is the Muton. So I want to suppress him with my medic this turn. Two guys have sawed-off shotguns. Wait, no. The medic has a sawed-off shotgun, so that doesn't count for much right now. But my scout can use his sawed-off shotgun, which looks suspiciously like a sniper rifle. Went ahead and laid some hollow targeting down on that for you guys too. Oh, nice. My infantry can just take a couple of shots here. Finish that off. Now, if my Rocketeer could... No. Crap. Apparently what I'm doing doesn't work quite like I thought it did. Okay, I have my assault here. That doesn't really help. Well, I'll reload. Let's just... I don't want to step up and accidentally pull floaters. So let's step here. Reload. Get that emergency suppression, which I love medics for oh so much. Reload. Alright. He isn't out of bullets yet. Well, now he's out of bullets for sure. I don't think the drones will be able to shoot me here. Okay, so I need to kill those two this turn probably. Or maybe like send my soldiers to positions where they actually have cover. Would also work. If I run up here, the Muton's going to grenade me, except he's suppressed, so he won't have range on it, so that's fine. Let's finally find out if this is actually a place that people can stand. Looks okay. I wonder if this is too. Doesn't seem like it would be very smart to run there because the drones would just flank me anyway. I'm almost certain that that Muton doesn't have bullets anymore. I'm just going to assume that he doesn't. Even if he did, I don't think he can deal 7. One, two, three, four, 5. I'm gonna move Hicks here. Take a shot at a drone. Funny how they're still absurdly difficult for me to kill. Okay, maybe we need to let them come a little bit closer. This guy's got will to survive, so I'm not even sure a drone can deal damage to him until it's flanking him. I'm gonna get everybody... I don't know. We're doing something. It's been a while since the aliens hit me. I'm fond of that fact. 51% was more than I thought they'd have there. I don't think the Muton actually reloaded. I didn't see him do it. Let's find out if this is a safe place to stand. Sort of. Okay, let's try to kill this one. Team, oh my god. Just got my infantry with a scope on the case. Nice. %42 from this range is more than I expected. I think it's fine to just stand here and shoot. Hey, we have killed both of them. Let's get suppression back on the Muton. I don't trust him. Reload. I'm gonna suppress this drone. Oh, it seems like there was a better way to do this. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be damage. That could be a dead soldier. I screwed that up. It decided not to flank me. It screwed up more. Wow. Okay. You're double empty. My infantry's proccing Executioner now. I'm gonna let him do that. Gonna go ahead and let him do that. Ouch. I would really like that thing to die. I'm gonna move here. Okay. I'm gonna move here. That's only 96? Wow. Get out of my face. Cross another pot off the list. I don't think this reveals any new Fog of War. It would make me very upset if it pulled a pod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead so far. How about we get some bullets again? And I'm actually running out of suppression next turn. Oh my god, you're so slow. How is it possible to be that slow? Maybe I could, like, hit this guy with a shot, though? That'd be swell. He's been chilling there for a very long time without taking damage. He's taunting me. He has, like, alien grenades and shit. This is a tiny bit scary at this point. So I think just reload here. This guy can do like whatever. I just need to make sure he doesn't move forward. And I think overwatching here will do that. I don't know how much of a sicko that Mitan is. But I don't really see how he can safely move forward. And I hope he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god! Wow. Alright. That was not fine at all. Maybe time to shoot a rocket at him. Holy shit. Could you die, please? I think my medic's quick enough to... Nope, she's not. He's hollowed, yeah? Yeah, he's hollowed. Oh my god. I could run away from him. We did it! We hit him. Hit him once. I just need to hit him one more time next turn. If this pulls outsiders... Okay. Okay. Oh. I do quite like having a 19 hit point, or 9, 19, having a 9 hit point soldier, being the one getting shot at. Hello? Somebody? Like, literally anybody. If you could just hit that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that somebody is gonna hit a shot here. Okay, he's dead. Wow, though. I feel like he somewhat outperformed his life expectancy. I didn't need to turn on run and gun to move to there. And that's as far as I have to move. If I had not killed him with that shot... Okay, that pod's dead. I hear nothing. Let's try another listen or two. I'm gonna finish using my medkits here, it looks like. My medic's slightly below full health, and is going to be that way for the remainder of the mission. Matthew Olayiwola is out for a month. It's worth it. Ugh. Outsiders. All we do is outsiders. Okay, so now begins a very, very lengthy process of eliminating possible locations for outsiders using tile scanning through Fog of War. Eventually, hopefully, pinpointing the exact location of every member of the outsider pod. And then dropping a lot of rockets on their heads. This is gonna take at least 20 turns, I would guess. If it takes less time than that, it's probably because I accidentally pulled a pod, and that is a disaster. We do not want that. So first I need to make certain that these squares are clean. Now if they're up here, I'm I'm pulling them and running away basically. I also need to make sure that, I haven't checked this side of the UFO at all. I need to make sure that that's clear as well. It's sort of okay to pull them here because I can just run backward and they'll chase me to my little fortress, and I still have all the doors shut, and I can let them get nice and close and then open the doors up and shoot them with rockets and guns a lot. There's 7 of me and 6 of them. I am gonna do a little circuit and make sure that there isn't another pod. I've only fought 24? No. Well, 7 times 4 is 28, I guess, so no. But I haven't fought as many pods as are possible here, to be sure. Okay. If that's still the nearest contact, I'm fairly happy. Okay. Good. Sometimes it's a split pod and some of them are out here, and that can really ruin your day. I'm going to keep moving around. I'm just going to check out the entire right side of the UFO, because we need to make certain that there are no more pods. There definitely could be more pods, even if I'm not hearing anything. I want to lead the way with my assault because he's the fastest soldier. He's most capable of running away if things go wrong. Probably makes some amount of sense to be advancing in front of steadied rockets. Still hearing them back there. I'm playing this very aggressively. If we run into contact, I'm just gonna run backward from it. So I'm not worrying about getting perfect engagements or anything. Mostly because of wanting to... Well, I have some classes starting up in a week and a half. I'd like the mission to be over before then, I guess. Okay, let's keep on moving around the side here. That seemed like it was to a different contact, so probably like some here, some here. There's 6 of them, so they do spread out a decent amount in their deployment typically. It's nice that I'm still getting nearest contact there though. Oh. If you do these in like June, your soldiers have gotten much stronger and the outsider pod becomes less of an issue. But we're still in April. The outsiders are still very strong compared to my soldiers. It's unfortunate. It's fairly reasonable to expect one of my soldiers to die here. At this point I'm fairly satisfied that it is just that outsider pod. I'm gonna listen for a couple of turns from this position. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to get up on top of this UFO. And from here the plan will be to spend an excruciatingly long time listening to what's going on underneath my feet. Now I've got an extra rocket, so I could open up the roof, I think. Although it may benefit them more than me, because they have jumpy feet. They could actually jump out of the hole in the roof if I made a hole in the roof. Also, if I use that extra rocket for that purpose, I am left with 2 shredders, and I'd prefer 1 shredder and 1 regular rocket. Really? Now I'm sort of questioning whether there is 2 pods that I'm dealing with. There are 2 pods that I'm dealing with. So all of these things with lights on them can be blown up and expose holes in the ceiling. I'm pretty sure. I've never actually done it before. It's never seemed like a great option. Still this way. Gonna make a little square here. What I'm looking for is for an audio signal to be put between my soldiers. Still that way. That means outside, doesn't it? Trying to work out where I'm getting an audio signal from. Okay, let's prepare to move to reveal that fog of war. This is scary. It's a pretty decent place to pick a fight from, though. I'm going to edge one more tile forward. Take another turn to listen again. I don't know why I overwatched my Rocketeer. That's pretty bad. Okay, now he's behind me. So there's one right there. Right there. And there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's juicy. 5. 1, 2, 3. No, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have. Oh. 4, 5. I still have 1 to find, but that seems to be where the pot is. That's really fortunate. I can do good things against that. They're all clustered for a shredder. And I could even shoot it through this door. I think. Just a matter of where the last one is. You can see it more easily here. I can't move to this square, this square, or this square. This square, this square. Let's just scan around here a little bit more. Because there are going to be 6. Even next to the power source, so I could potentially blow it up and deal damage to one. I do need to know where the last one is so that I know if I can set up rockets like down here. Okay, I'm going to put my scout over on this door now, and he'll be able to tile scan a decent amount from there. I'm starting to put people in places I think they should be for the fight. So it seems like my infantry being on one side of this doorway would be good. My gunner on the other, well, a Rocketeer is going to be on the other, I decided. Okay. My other Rocketeer should be here, steadied. So let's put actually my more reliable Rocketeer at greater distance. Some people could come in here. Have my medic come in there, maybe. My assault's going to want to be here. My infantry's going to want to be here. My gunner could be on this side for sure. So infantry, assault here, medic, gunner this side, rocketeer here, scout, rocketeer there. Okay, so I'm enveloping these guys, and hopefully that turns out okay for me. I need to work out where the last one is before I actually drop down, I think. Is that a dash? Nope. Okay, so I should be able to tile scan more effectively from there than from where I was. I feel like I heard one that was like over this way a little bit more. Oh. This feels like vacuuming or something. Yeah. I'm actually going to move my Rocketeer all the way around here now, I've decided. Had to hover over that for a very long time to make sure he wasn't going through the door, but I guess my scout was blocking it anyway. Sometimes they can be like all the way over here in 5-year or something like that. They do spread out a lot. I'm just trying to make sure that there isn't one out here, because that would be nasty. Although as long as everybody else is set up, I think it would still be okay. Ish. I have a pretty prime heavy cover square right there that I should maybe be using. I'm a little bit concerned that they're just gonna walk out the door, out this door. And then I just have 5 guys surrounding my Rocketeer and not much to do about it. Oh fuck, I need to open the door first. Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I need to get a Rocketeer over there, turns out. Okay, let's do that. Let's put my medic over with him and put my gunner on the heavy cover I have available. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. This preparation is definitely worth doing. That's all I can say. I just realized that my scout has a sawed-off shotgun. So does my medic, huh? Yep. So actually my medic wants to be over here. My scout also would actually like to be over there. I can't move there. My scout's just gonna be here. Too bad. My Rocketeer is going this way. This guy's here. That's fine. Yup, yup. Gunner coming over here is good. Yup, yup. Yep. Even with all this preparation, the expectation is for at least one of my soldiers to die here. Outsiders are nasty motherfuckers. Okay, I think I am ready next turn to drop down on this side. I have a cool idea too. Here, watch this. I'm gonna drop down like this. So if there is somebody on this side of the door, the outsiders can't come through this door. Looks like we're good. Now next turn, when I pull the pod, I'm gonna leave a guy standing in front of that door, so that when they pull, they can't go through that door. Steady, 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 Overwatch, steady. Overwatch, I guess. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where the sixth one is. I really hope that they can't see me when I open this door. Okay. It's very quiet. What's my sight range exactly? Where do I have an example of my full sight range? I'm pretty sure it's 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's here. It's like 4 short of rocket range. Okay. So I think I could get him here, because shooting from in this doorway is not really doing it for me. Holy shit. Yeah, I can just barely get him there, assuming that that tile's clean. These tiles over here are clean. Ooh, mama. I don't know where the last one is, and it's really concerning. Very, very concerning. Also, this guy has the fucking big rocket. That's fine, I'll just shoot the big rocket. Maybe not. I need to swap my Rocketeers places. Sorry. Feel free to fast forward 3 minutes. Oh my god, he has to run so far. Oh, because I need the guy with the big rocket to follow the guy with the shredder rocket. The guy with the shredder rocket shoots while they are out of cover, because shredder rockets don't deal any damage to people in cover. Yeah, that's true. Then the guy with the big rocket follows up, and the guy with the big rocket also stacks his damage on top of the shredded damage already. Okay. I can get there next turn. I overwatched instead of steadying weapon. That was really dumb. Okay. Here we go. Ah! We're in. Steady. 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 Overwatch. Steady. Overwatch. Steady. Okay, motherfuckers. Welcome to Earth. Let's see what happens here. 1.5 tile scatter. If we scatter badly enough to not hit a lot of these, that would really suck. Oh my god, that was so beautiful! 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all outsiders, it looks like. 6 outsiders. Okay, I need to take this rocket next. Did I just shred every single one of them? I don't know where they all went. They all went off to the other side, right? I can see 4. Oh, they all tried to run through the door that I'm blocking. That's interesting. Okay. I think that this power source may not be coming home with us, unfortunately. I don't want to hit my own soldiers. There is some risk of that happening. I'm gonna put it here. This could go really, really badly. That was really, really fucking unfortunate damage. Also, how do I get through this door exactly? Let's take this shot. My gunner's completely useless. This is, like, going extremely well, though. 98s. That's beautiful. Okay. Now my infantry can pop 2 more off. If this guy gets out of the way, probably. If anybody's gonna die, Matthew would be a pretty okay guy to die. Now he can step out and see this shot. This is going very, very, very well. This guy's shredded. Okay. There's one 10 hit point outsider left. Matthew is in a scary, scary spot. But he may run away. Oh, he's got an 87 from there, huh? He didn't crit. He didn't crit, and I win. Hopefully. It's actually pretty hard to kill him still. On the other hand, he's pretty trapped. So I'm going to... refuse him vision of my soldiers for a turn. And I'll have run and gun next turn. Oh my god. Okay. Still right there. 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing that he's on Overwatch, which means there isn't a super safe way to approach. He can't deal 9 damage. I think I can approach like that next turn. And I can use suppression as well. Oh, I could also like jump down here with multiple soldiers. That would be a really cool way to end the mission. I don't particularly like that my soldiers can see him right now. Ah, okay. We're fine. Who wants to kill? Actually, quite a lot of people. Not a Loyola. I think we put it here. Guy is on Overwatch, but he's also dead. So I was wrong about the floaters. Yeah. So the final tally, 3 chrysalids. What? That's not the final tally. Final tally, 8 chrysalids, 3 thin men, 2 sectoids, 3 mutons, 4 floaters, 5 seekers, 3 drones, and 6 outsiders. All without a casualty. There were moments there where we could have definitely lost a soldier, but we didn't. And that'll teach him to land where we have satellites. Yes, there are some wounds. There are some wounds. So Alaiola is out for 30 days. Our medic also took a real wound. Is this a real wound? The 10-day wounded times are just fatigue soldiers. Let's lock in some level ups, just see what we get. Status fatigued 3 days. That's pretty nice. 435.72. This will be heat warheads again. 444.73. So lots of will and one aim. I've been getting that roll way too often. We get our first smoke and mirrors medic. So she's going to start bringing support grenades into missions 19 days from now when she is back in action. 554.68 to 557.71. Pretty poor level up. Mr. Olsen is our first corporal infantry, and he's going to be back in action in just 10 days as well. We can take aggression or will to survive here, and I think either is reasonable. Opportunist is an Overwatch perk, and probably we wanted covering fire if we want to take Opportunist. Aggression greatly improves his damage. It's going to be relevant later on in the game, not super relevant right now. While will to survive greatly improves his survivability. Go figure. Also improves his will. Since he's likely to be my first infantry officer, I think I'll go will to survive here. 542.74 to 647.75. Again, one aim. We did get a hit point that level up though. That's nice. And Brandon Hicks, who is just fatigued for 4 days, is going to be our first sergeant, I'm pretty sure is the name here. Sergeant, tech sergeant, gunnery sergeant, master sergeant, I'm pretty sure. Yes, although obviously he's a lieutenant, so they have different names now. I'm gonna give him battle scanners. And that will be nice to actually have battle scanners on missions consistently. 438.78 to 439.79. Literally the worst possible level up. Okay, so my soldiers suck ass. They're terrible. But we can now do muton autopsies. That's what this was really about, getting that early muton autopsy. 2 sector corpses, floater corpses, thin man corpses, muton corpses, chrysalid carcasses, drone wrecks, 111 Illyrium, 86 alloys, some weapon fragments, ooh, 6 meld, nice, 4 alien stasis tanks, 4 flight computers, 2 surgeries, 3 power sources, we got a couple of damage things, and 5 seeker wrecks. That is a hell of a lot of money. And I can't spend it on anything right now. I'm gonna grab a couple of soldiers to start. Selling everything, basically. It's just more useful putting it into infrastructure and soldiers and interceptors and stuff right now than doing anything else with it. So I'm going to hire 4 new soldiers. It would be great to get another potential sniper. It would be great to get another potential infantry. Otherwise, we're pretty good. But yeah, we could really use another 72 aim, or at least 70 plus aim rookie. Also, we have some classes where everybody's rolled terribly, and I should sort of start thinking about starting again with some new soldiers. 4 rookies on the way. Another thing I can do is build a shiv. The point is, if my barracks is ever in bad shape, I can send the shiv, basically. No, I'm not going to build a shiv. Gonna rely on bionic soldiers until we have mechs, probably. Maybe I'll build an alloy shiv. The alloy shiv is much more powerful. Okay, for the most part though, we need the access lift to finish building, actually. And then this excavation to finish before we can build anything in the base. And we need beam lasers to finish before we can build anything in the workshops. Gonna launch over Mexico, and we finally have air superiority. So since these are still at 4 days and I have $1 billion and I'm a tiny bit worried about potentially not being able to intercept stuff, I'm going to grab another interceptor here. This really is all gonna go. I'm not keeping this. Where are all the power sources? Did I sell them already? Over here. And now they only cost 150. Okay, beam lasers. Ah. Ah. Fuck. If I go after this and do really poorly, I'm not even going to be able to deal with the fighter it sends afterward. So I think that unfortunately I have to let this raider go. And we're actually sort of hoping that it then sends a fighter and we can shoot the fighter down and still get a mission for our soldiers. But I don't see how we can intercept the raider. They sent it too soon. I could go shoot it to reduce the panic that it creates in Canada. Canada is very high panic too. Probably high enough that that's a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna go take one pass at it actually with avalanche missiles rather than stingrays. I just want to hit it once. That's fine. That reduces the panic that it causes in Canada, I believe. 6-day repair time, that's fine. Ish. It's not that fine. Okay. There. I think that even if interceptions go poorly, we should be okay for the rest of the month. And fortunately, these interceptors don't cost quite as much to upkeep anymore. We got beam lasers. Laser pistols, laser carbines, Gatling lasers, heaters, laser shadow rays, auto lasers, laser rifles. Next up is going to be alien materials. Glad that I didn't sell all of my meld or something to block myself from researching that. We're going to grab armor for our soldiers next, and that's through alien materials to body armor to advanced body armor or something like that. Yeah. That's the plan. Just 10 days.
Difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings.
Me too.
It goes against everything we have ever imagined.
Same.
Technology is there, but with it comes a carelessness we would never have expected.
Yes.
What could have brought them to this?
I don't know. So I don't get workshop bonuses for my first round of laser weapons, but I'm still going to get them going. I'm going to grab one laser carbine. because the laser carbine gives you aim for being a carbine and aim for being a laser weapon, it gets your Rocketeers really high up in aim. Rocketeers start with good aim already, can benefit from the mobility from a lighter weight weapon, and they're often steadying as well. So you end up being able to take really, really good shots with laser carbines and Rocketeers. So I like having one of those. We will go with an auto laser for our heavy, and I'm gonna grab one laser pistol. It'll be useful for my covert operative next month, but I'm gonna wait on building more until I have workshop bonuses. $7 hours for another scope, huh? I'm going to hold off on the third scope until I have workshop bonuses also. Am I? No, I'm going to build a scope. Oh wait. I picked the wrong research. No, we need advanced beam lasers. This was the entire point, to rush advanced beam lasers so we can get laser cannons on our interceptors. That's what we want to do. And that's going to take 23 days, after which we'll have the workshop already, so the workshop timing is just great. This is excellent. We almost burned through all of our resources already. We still don't know if this thing's sending a fighter at us or not. Maybe it's not. Maybe we just lost a mission, which is really sad. That's the first mission that we've lost. But, well, no, it's really sad. 2 raiders in April. And sort of stacked up in unfortunate ways. Wasn't much we could do. Got a new interceptor, Raven number 9, Huevos Garcia. That means balls. Okay. I like having 1 Avalanche and 2 Stingrays here. I think that that gives us a decent shot at least doing good damage to a raider. Still waiting on 2 abductions this month, I believe, and the terror mission. That was a transfer to Asia. Okay. That was also to Asia. Japan wants a satellite. They all want satellites. Okay, we have an excavation complete. I don't get to build anything there, unfortunately. I need another fission generator first, which is going to take me a long time. So, end of that discussion. Still landing scout, so this is the recon mission. You can tell that it is landing because it's NOE. No reason to shoot it down. Okay. We still have some soldiers alive. This is going to be another... Oh, we have Cameron Johnson ready to go. Cool. This is going to be another... And friendly. Cool. Another landed UFO. So again, potentially mutons on this. I do want to send some fairly strong soldiers. I'm going to wait 6 hours for Ghost. For the most part, though, should be no problem. I'm actually going to cut this recording short a little bit because we just recorded for, I assume, like 17 hours, and I'm exhausted. And I'll come back to this tomorrow, most likely. We'll do a little landed scout. Alright. Thanks for watching, you guys.